It didn't bother me. I swear.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
Нигде. Все время в коридоре видел. Она ждала тебя, а?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about wouldn't listen to a word about goblins.
Listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Safe travels, my young friends.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Revelio.
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Revelio. Brilliant. What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. Summoner's Court isn't just...
I'm in.
Brilliant! That's Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Up here. All in the wrist.
Какой красивый, мама нашла.
You're me. It's not wizard chess, so don't think too hard about it. That was one for the ages. Up here. Nothing to it. I've seen worse. Up here. Try to beat that. Lucky shot. Wait, did I win? I won! Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use... Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Not bad. Not bad. Accio.
Accio.
Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing.
I suppose you're right.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Revelio. Madam Kagawa.
Wonderful.
Yes, Professor.
If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. There you go. Catching them quickly.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu pal. This hamlet is simply crawling with life.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Protego!
Revelio. Revelio.
Is Milo's daughter again?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Welcome. Come on in.
Devolso. Accio. Revelio.
Грустненько, значит грустненько.
Again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Я ответил по-эстонски. Что вы говорите по-эстонски, если мы выполняли на русском? Я могу тебя брать и вырежу тебя и всех нас. Если ты будешь надоедать мне, я найду телефон эксперта и близких людей и подам объявление во всех странах. Они будут названивать, писать, находить. И ты вообще пожалеешь, что когда-либо нашел на ноги.
A wise decision. Thank you.
There we go. Revelio.
Одно дело, когда мы с тобой вдвоем можем там кофе попить, еще, а когда вот так вот едешь,
I can't go back there.
А я не знаю, что с Масей делать. Я Масе говорю, что пошли это самое, покакаем, пойдем похнем.
Delivering those potions.
Короче, быстрее. Она тебя сказала, и говорю, а почему нас характер?
Revelio.
Видишь, и я смешной, и ты больная, и, короче... А Василиса надо, не забить только, но я очень часто замечал, что под конец, когда она сдает на тормоза на поправку, мы перехватываем, да. И кому говорю, что я потому что такое...
That's it.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Let us practice our resto moment. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
If you're here for my wares...
Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Yes.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either. Talent and resolve are a potent combination.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go. Now, let's see how you fare. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment? I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering...
Observant. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in...
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep and back.
May I ask what...
Yes, well, I had deduced from the moment we stepped onto the ship, well,
I suppose being an...
It is. Pay attention. And not a potion and a poison may be a mere breath.
Well said, Professor.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Expelliarmus!
As I mentioned earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous. continuing to practice.
Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor.
Wonderful. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my... Well, if there's one thing I love to see... Now. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from.
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely.
To some, yes. I used to dream. Mind you, it did take some time.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? And we each grow and thrive. You see, as a child, I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library, my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being.
Precisely. And I was remarkable. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains...
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will love... Now, I'd best get to my ring. Lovely to see you.
Stupendo! Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum! Defendo!
Careful now.
Hello. Do you have any...
That I do, but,
Just exploring the...
Aye. Nice to break the... Bit of a wanderer myself. Name's Leopold Babcock. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to... I wouldn't dare set foot in a place... What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the part?
Something to consider.
Aye. Let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
It's been a pleasure.
Months ago.
I see you. Levioso.
Handy resource indeed.
Levioso.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Over here. I prefer the latter. This bit ain't too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Hardly carry the sacks on that blast range.
Revelio.
Ready to fight.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
How nice and
Arresto momentum. Bingo. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
Dead.
Revelio.
It's you who interfered with us and that woman, isn't it?
Let's play. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson.
Expelliarmus.
You like games, do ya?
Bellowing.
Potato!
Rebello, don't want to try.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
You'll have to do better than that. Stop right there! Or I'll serve your mistress!
Expelliarmus. Bingo. Potato. Rependo. Expelliarmus. Rependo.
I thought I was done.
Quite conducted.
Treating him totally! A tripping us totally!
Shy, boxing, courage in a ball off.
Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum!
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you?
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Rip your brain out your ears and see how you like it. That the best you can do?
Expelliarmus!
Protego! Head in the clouds, this one!
Fine.
Protego!
Arresto momentum!
What have you done?
Expelliarmus!
Coward! What are they meaning?
You can't hold out forever.
Regret this for the rest of your short life! Regret this for the rest of so
You're going to regret that.
You've made a mistake.
This is your first time, isn't it? Rookwoods don't run down easy. Let's see you survive.
You've made a great mistake.
Never did care much for vegetables.
You disappoint me!
Oh dear. Fighting those plants, are we?
Where'd it go?
You Venice.
Arresto momentum!
Very well.
Spotted! Arresto momentum!
Oh,
Expelliarmus!
that's mine.
Oh, I hate these things.
You seriously one of my own.
Damn it. No patience for these things. That ought to warm you up.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Arresto momentum! Rependo! Expelliarmus! Rependo! Arresto momentum!
Such arrogance! Thinking you could best found me over.
Arresto momentum! Rependo!
Bullshit! You don't stand against me.
Potato! Expelliarmus!
That's more! Lance in a juke flash of inspiration. Never did care much potato.
Expelliarmus!
We go from here. What are your thoughts on electricity? Might want to look up. Ah, you better. Very well. Barely.
Arresto momentum.
I won't go down.
Had all that teaching in school these days. Let me out. Slow down easy. Death from above. Compressor. Give it back. Compringo. Is mine!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! 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 Protego! Expelliarmus!
название объяснить, что ты сделал.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who did...
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we...
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, they've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day.
Quickly now. Stay hidden, Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Goblins will...
Petrificus Totalis. Someone there? There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
We'll draw blood. You won't last long.
What was that?
Prepare us.
You don't know!
Oh.
Back this way.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Revelli! It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though. Protego! Revelio. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that... For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind.
Yes, sir.
That said, be careful.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. examine things from both sides of the archway. Revelio. More statues. Expelliarmus! Not making this easy on me. Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Accio! Revelio. Revelio. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Wingardium Leviosa. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio! I need to see how the light changes when I move in and out of the archway. Revelio. I'll never get used to these floors. Expelliarmus! 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 Arresto momentum. Defender! Arresto momentum. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum. Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio.
Настя, пожалуйста.
Revelio. Revelio. I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Don't like the look of this. Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Arresto momentum!
Expelliarmus!
What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.